What is going on, you guys? Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond is Unbreakable, episode 29. Real quick before I get into that, obviously, as you guys know, I did not review or live react to the Toriko chapter, because I don't know how to feel about this chapter. I'm gonna reread it and, just talk about it in the next Toriko review, so that's when that'll happen. Tomorrow will be another Halloween month video, so look forward to that, I suppose. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and also, Keijo with 8 exclamation points. Exclamation points. I can never pronounce that fast. Anyways, do you guys want to see live reactions to that? I'm not really a huge fan of doing live reactions to anime episodes. I more so like doing it with manga chapters, because it's not like talking in my ear as I'm trying to talk, but that seems like a complete trash show that could be really fun to live react to and just roast it while I'm talking. Not like take it seriously or anything, not like review it, just talk about it as I'm watching it. I feel like that could be entertaining. So what do you guys think about me doing live reactions to Keijo? And I could start that up. Would you want me to start from episode 1 or just start from whatever the newest episode is at the time? Go ahead and tell me in the comments below. Anyways, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This was a fantastic episode of JoJo. I loved this one. The animation, music, pacing, all the technical aspects of this episode were on point as fuck. There's even good story progression because the stand user arc does wrap up. And we get a tiny, vague bit of setup to the next arc, at least I'm assuming, because we're caught up past what I read in the manga, so I don't know what's coming next, but the next arc was called Cats Love Yoshikage Kira, and we see a cat in their house, so that's like very vague setup for that, I suppose. But yeah, really good story progression. Like I said, animation and art really on point in this episode. Sometimes with JoJo, the art tends to be better than the animation, or vice versa, kind of. But this was a really good balance of art and animation. Moments like Josuke going over the baby, fucking that was really, really cool. And then reassembling the bike, and lots of really creative uses for Crazy Diamond in this episode with the car and the gasoline and just rebuilding the wall to defend himself. Just really, really great uses of Crazy Diamond's power, though he could have fixed the cell phone. Both of those scenes were funny, though, when he took the cell phone at the critical moment of both of those two dudes' lives, and he just steals their cell phones on the spot. That was very, very funny. Koichi was really funny too, but I'll get to that. So the comedy was really great in this episode as well, but yeah, he could have fixed the first cell phone, so that was a little weird, but whatever. It was funny because then he stole the second one and all that, but the rest of the episode, all the creative uses of Crazy Diamond, like I said, really cool. They get to the hospital, Koichi's there, he's helping him out. Cool that he used Act 3 to help him out with the feet and the hands and everything, but also Act 3 talking shit to that chick. What'd he say? Like, let's kill this hoe? Like, beautiful. Just absolutely hilarious. And Koichi just like, oh, I think I'm too short, and he's like swinging his arm in the doorway. Just, I don't know if any of that was in the manga, like him like swinging the arm and everything, because I don't know how you, well, I guess you could probably draw that, just like blur his arm and like draw like a couple of them. I don't know. But if that was in the manga or wasn't, it was hilarious. And yeah, the Koichi was great. Just every character that showed up in this episode was fantastic. Well, I guess except for Jotaro, because he just kind of stood there. But I was actually expecting the episode to end on a yada yada from Jotaro, but it didn't. That would have been the cherry on top to this really, really great episode, though. And then there's more greatness in this episode because he actually gets to the hospital room, and the dude has a really good sense of smell for some reason, but okay, and he starts pointing out some really fucking shit I didn't need to know. But then he's like, who the hell's pissed off? And then you just have Josuke standing over him like a badass. And he's like, oh, you wouldn't hurt a crippled man, right? And I knew what was going to happen because I've seen, this is pretty much Josuke's like special attack in the All-Star Battle video game. But it was cool to see it actually here, and even though I already knew what he was going to do, or at least I guessed what he was going to do, I was still really excited to see him do it, and he's like, yeah, you're right, it would be kind of cowardly, so he heals him, and then he beats the shit out of him, and that was great. So, like, the whole episode, just from start to finish, everything about it's fantastic. 11 out of 10. I really felt like I wasn't sure before I started recording if I wanted to give it my highest rating of an 11 out of 10, but yeah, I really loved this episode of JoJo. It's probably one of my favorites. I think that's 11 out of 10 so far for JoJo. I'm not too sure. There was the episode with the alleyway and the ghost and everything, Raimi and her dog. Then there was Sheer Heart Attack Part 2. And now this one, just so great. Yeah, I really love this episode. I really don't have much else to say. Lots of funny moments. Lots of really badass moments, good creative uses for Crazy Diamond. Everything about it was just on point. Even all the technical on a technical level, it was really well animated and all that. So, with all that being said, an 11 out of 10 for this episode. So, what did you guys think of this episode of JoJo, and what do you guys think about me doing live reactions to Keijo? Do you think that could be fun? Go ahead and tell me about both in the comment section below. Also, follow me on Instagram or add me on PSN. I'm Pep Platypus on both. You can also give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. Both those would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you like what you see in here. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.